Hello everyone, and welcome back to Unicorn Overlord. In the last episode, we recruited 4 characters. We recruited Virginia, we recruited Leah, we recruited Oculus, and we recruited... Where is she? I know she's... Rosalinda. And we started working on a battle with Melisandre here before we got, well, till we reached the limit. And we got affected by gravity, which is going to slow us down. And if I recall correctly, I do not have anything for that. So I'm just gonna have to suffer. This is what happens when you allow gravity to affect things that you do. It slows you down just enough for that ballista to become a major threat. And at level 10, Leah gets parry, which negates melee damage for a single hit and grants the user 1 AP. Which also makes her a decent front line unit for flat DPS. Is it recommended? I'll tell you what's not recommended, allowing this to occur. I need... if I had it... There's 2 more hourglass types that... didn't make it. Just barely. They got first struck on, but they still got 2 level ups out of the entire unit. 1 for Virginia, which is a nice level up. And then we have Oculus, which is equally a nice level up. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to occur. Yeah, heal for 11 and deal 61 damage. There we go, and Virginia finishes him off. There we are. That's another unit down. And now I'm going to have Virginia take on this watchtower. Or rather, sorceress. Because, well, Elaine is going to take on this. And win. Elaine stands shoulder to shoulder with his own charges, he's even braver than I gave him credit for. The Holy Knight Joseph appears to ride amongst them as well. I can only assume he's responsible for teaching the boy the ways of war. A charming prince, gifted with not just looks but talent in spades? I can't say I'm not interested. My lady? You can kind of see what's going on here with her, right? The weapon you see here is called a ballista, my prince. As long as it holds bolt, you can use it to continually attack an enemy target. It is a potent armament indeed, if used to its full potential. Ballistas are siege weapons that can be operated by any unit. Station a unit, then select a target to attack automatically. I'm going to have Ock here. I'm just going to have him board it because there's really nothing he can target. Oh, well, never mind, he can. So I'm actually going to switch Virginia's target to this guy. And Elaine, I'm going to have go for this item. And there you go. 40 and 0. Not bad. No enemy reinforcements from there, but there's going to be a set there. Which, nothing I can do about that. But you can see why I love Virginia. And when she gets really ramped up, she'll hit like a bullet train. Not a freight train, a bullet train. I could, but I don't think I will. I'm just gonna have a rest, and I'm going to use a silver hourglass to shorten the time. Because I knew that was going to occur. It's time. Deploy our men stationed at the ruins. More of them. Everyone brace yourselves against their attack. Onward, men, take their command post and put an end to this pointless struggle. Okay, well, if that's going to be the case, I'm going to have Lex here defending. Not like it's going to be needed. Ooh, a heal for 2. Nice. It's quite the sight watching him march to battle like any other soldier. Indeed it is, my lady. The boy is more than just a skilled swordsman. He is a fine leader as well. Even so, he's a fool for defying Zenoira, though that might be exactly what I like about him. Again, do you see what she's all about now? And why I actually kind of like her? Alright, I'm gonna have Elaine there. Oh, Keetra's level 12. Auk is level 11. And Scarlet finally reaches level 10 and gets Curing Call. Ballista are fantastic for getting certain units to level up if they need it. Because while they have a limited amount of ammo, they do a lot of damage, field damage, and still provide experience. Alright, there's that. Alright. Now, Virginia and Elaine are going to start attacking the outer vanguard. Elaine is going to take on the Griffin Rider. And I still need to heal her up. Okay. Yana reaches level 10. She gains access to Magic Missile. A classic of any RPG mage. It attacks 2 enemies with magic, though, not 1. Which is fantastic. Yes. 56 to 20. Alright, are you going to? That's 9. Okay. This is going to be a first strike, which should be... Yep. Berenice gets to level 11. Not gonna have much of a choice. Alright, Virginia, you're gonna finish this one off. And Leah gets level 11. Awesome. And Virginia is now going to destroy this unit. It's a thing of beauty. Okay, I'll take the physical attack and the HP, but other than that, that probably would have been an abysmal level up. Oakless, on the other hand, as a far cry from that. Would I be able to... Okay, you know what? I'll take that. Because I kind of want him to take her down. You fought well to reach my camp, Elaine. Now lay down in your arms and we may just show you mercy. I'll do no such thing. But I would ask the same of you, Melisandre. Relinquish your post or suffer the consequences. As if you're in any position to make demands. Fine then, let's see if the bite of your blade can match that of your words. Alright. I need to, because I want to see Virginia go through this. This... Keen Edge, along with the magic conference. Nice. Magic missile? Yeah, see what magic missile does? Hits 2 targets at once, but only if their evasion is low enough. There you are. Now, I'm gonna cancel that because I only wanted Melisandre's ass to be beaten in one of 2 ways. And I need to show off this dialogue anyway. Parry, huh? Magic conferral. Yeah, parry is a really good skill to have. And you see why I keep Yana on Unit 1 with Elaine. She, much like Rosalinda, augments. But she bases it on both the attack and magic attack powers of a single unit. Yana is still good, don't get me wrong. But Rosalinda is more offensive in nature rather than a support. And we get the Stingray weapon for beating her, which is the weapon she was using to gain Arteni's Strike. It also grants her poison immunity, so using someone like Travis wouldn't have been very good. In fact, that would have been downright horrendous if you tried to. 73,000, not bad. I know what you're thinking, viewers. I know what you're thinking. Any fate? No. No. Not that. I will not execute her, actually. No. I'm recruiting her. Phrasing, Elaine. Phrasing! I'm definitely getting to this point again, and I'm definitely getting their rapport up and making her the wife, because I want to see more of the dialogue.
しょ、アレイン。
その通り。メイエ家が解放軍に加わる意味が大きい。
Oh
決ま
god.
りね。でもアレイン、私はあなたが好きになったわ。
Oh, she's taken quite a liking to us.
あなたのために解放軍に入る。
ありがとう、メリザンド。
あなたが即位したらそばに置いてね。
Oh, yep.
聖妃だなんて贅
Oh,
沢
don't
はいら
worry.
ない
I'm
わ。
not asking to be queen. Just one of the few dozen consorts every king calls upon. Where does she get this idea? I wonder. I want to know that. Where does she get this idea?
いや、それはまあ
Oh man. Yeah, this is exactly what she's about in terms of personality. She definitely has a thing for Elaine, and we've already seen evidence of that. But she's also more realistic in the sense that she knows that she probably won't end up becoming queen unless you actually go down her route, and settles for just being a consort. But I like Melisandre, as well as Leah. They're both fantastic sword fighters. Though, if I had to place the two of them, I'd place Leah above Melisandre. 14 honor, not bad. A camping set, a black iron sword, and house melee banner. Glad to be coming with you, Elaine. Yep. Not only do we get her, we get Colm as well. Colm is the same as Lex. They're both, soldiers. Well, fighters. Colm starts off at level 12. Melisandre starts at level 13. She's already going to be a little bit over leveled for like maybe a couple of battles. But that's neither here nor there. I'm going to have her in the front an Ox unit for now. I'll probably end up getting one of these two unlocked for another unit. And then I'll start focusing down on getting all of these up to getting 5 people in a unit. When it comes to using the Renown, I am not using Renown for recruitment. Not anymore. I only needed it for Auk because I figured it was going to be necessary. Now, in that we're here, though, this is going to be interesting. If I remember correctly, this is going to be a high level one. What's going on there? Oh.
それで終わりかい。くそ、仲間を返せ。
どうした？お前の力で俺たちから奪い返してみろ。
どうされますか？無論助けるさ。
怪我はない？
はい、ありがとうございます。あの騎士、何者だ？彼女は
Monica. And apparently her and Clive have a history? Well. I am Monica, daughter of this territory's ruling house and commander of its army. Pray, forgive me for galloping past you, good swordsman. Not at all, my lady. If anything, we were merely standing in your way. Yet, tell me, why have these bandits been granted the freedom to do as they please? I would think a knight such as you more capable of ensuring the safety of your lands. You would have me guard not only my towns and checkpoints, but the wilderness between them as well? You clearly know little of governance, Wanderer. 'Tis simply impossible when the rebel army could march upon us at any moment. I suppose you have a point, yes? And unfortunately, their ranks have proven quite elusive, causing us ceaseless headaches all the while. That must be difficult. In any case, who are you? 'Tis a rare sight to witness a man traveling with an attendant these days. My name is Alec. I am little more than a simple mercenary. And this man is not my attendant, but my friend. Oh, I would never have surmised as much. Pardon the interruption, sirs. The unyielding shield. Oh, boy. Alright, well, we started it. Forgive me once again for intruding upon your conversation. A short while back, a compatriot of mine, a cleric by the name of Laika, was abducted by the leader of those bandits from before. And when I set off in hopes of rescuing her, well, you saw how they surrounded me. Doubtless they'll seek to sell her off to a slave market. Oh, heavens forbid. I beg you, O knight, you must help her. I wish I could, I truly do, but guarding my lands from the rebel incursion must take priority above all else. I fear I've not a single soldier I can spare for your cause. But, though perhaps Sir Alec here would be willing to aid you? What do you say? Very well. We march to your friend's rescue at once. Have you any idea where these bandits might have taken her? They crossed the bridge just over there and made for the woods to the south. There were a good many of them, but I believe their leader is the one who has her. Well, you are the man. We march this way and deal with a bunch of these guys. There he is. And he's still going to lose. Oh wait, never mind. Nope, it's down that way. Again, still gonna lose. Oh. There is no one that can take him on right now. Hang on, what's his level? Level 12, and that would probably be why. Which is bizarre to think about. But remember this battle for later. If you're not up to snuff right now, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Ooh. I need to do this. Get some more quartzite stone. Some more herbs. The divine shard. And if you recall, this place was under surveillance. Why? Well, for starters, this is technically a shortcut into this region. But if we go in here, we get a hallowed Cornash. Nice. Also, meager scrap metal. There's going to be a number of things we're going to need here. Oh. This section here is technically a border. This is the other border we were talking about. We won't be able to do anything there until we are much stronger. And on the other side in Dragon Guard. What's my map looking at? 23. Alright, well, that's enough out of that. Yeah, the unyielding shield. While we may need to be level 12, we have no one that is at that level right now. So for now, ow, wait, oh, the Crystal, Lassir, Groupont Town. Oh, I can't. Actually, I can go that way. Can go that way because, if you recall, in the battle, this woods was kind of a barrier. And also, this gives us the apples that we desperately needed. There's a miracle fruit. Awesome. Oh, that item there, you're gonna want to remember that for later. We won't be able to get to it right now, I don't think. Or maybe we can. Oh, no. It's a different location I was thinking of. Okay. Grilled steak. Ooh, that's a new item. Grilled steaks, if I recall correctly, heal for 3. Can't do anything here, which is weird. He's guarding something. Remember him for later. In fact, remember that entire little section surrounded by rivers for later? Like when we start coming back. It's not yet time for him. But should be, yeah, here we are. There we go. A divine shard. Remember this spot for later too, because you're not going to be able to really do much of anything until you hit the upper 30s into 40s. Battle of Portal. Yeah, level 40. It's gonna be quite a long time. Let's see. Well, if it isn't one of Zenoira's finest generals, what are you buying today, sir? Wait a sec, that crest you got's not Zenoiran at all. Sorry to say, but that means I can't sell to you. Nothing personal, honest. Obeying our great emperor is the only way I keep my head on my shoulders. Though, prove your strength, and I might just reconsider. Wait, are you that liberation I've heard so much about? The one that's taking the sword straight to Zenoira's throat? Now that changes things. Here, this old permit makes me and you business partners. Be glad to sell you whatever you got the coin for. Oh, and keep it discreet, yeah? I work in the dead of night, and that's it. The Black Market Trader. You get the Black Market Permit, you get 5 honor, and you get 2,000 gold. And 5 honor, just for the sake of it. I could wait around for that, but I'm not going to. Let's see. Let's see. I am looking for... Oh, also, I need to do this. Yeah. There we go. And we get more honor out of it. Station someone. We'll station Sharon.
はい承りました
I'm going to deliver the apples to this town, as well as that. Oh, and it's already nighttime. I might as well go back to him, show you guys what black market guys are all about. They're not really spectacular. Yeah, I'm just gonna have Scarlet there. Fuck it. And you can actually warp right to him. Good seeing you again, partner. Come on and take a look at what I've got. He sells, in this case, Zenoiran gear. As well as a bunch of other stuff. This magic bomb, I'm gonna buy 2 of them. This idealist hand mirror, you've already seen what it does. I'm not gonna get it. But I will get the Starless Bow, the Zenoiran sword and spear and axe. I'm gonna get the Carnelian pendant and the Lapis pendant. And the Thief's Mantle, remember that for later, because right now we don't have enough for it. And I am gonna get... No, I'm not gonna get that, actually. It's -10 on initiative, meaning you're gonna be slower, but you also take, like, 10 less damage. Now, why did I buy some of that stuff? Well, as you can plainly see, some of these people don't really have a whole lot in the way of good gear. So, yeah, Lex is gonna get the Black Iron Sword. Chloe is going to switch to the Lapis Pendant and the Carnelian Pendant, as well as the Zenoiran Spear. Travis is going to get a Zenoiran Sword. Let's see. I need Auk on something better. I'm going to give him the Chlorotic, which gives him Fire Burst. Rosalinda has the Crimson Sarissa. Alright, yeah. Oaklis is going to stay on this for a little bit, or at least a while. Leah is going to be on the Stingray, the Lapis Pendant, and the Golden Egg. This is what causes us to get a little bit more gold, so it's really nice to have. Virginia is already up to snuff on what she has. I've already taken care of Oculus. Miriam comes with the Rose Knight Sword and the Blessed Round Shield, as well as the Detoxifying Amulet. And I've got nothing else for everyone else. So it's always a good idea to look at what has the who has the worst stuff and cover your bases from there. Now, can I sell something? I could sell those, but no, that's not going to work out. Granted, there are some things that you can sell, and that'll definitely help. I'm gonna keep these bows. I need to get rid of the stabs, as well as these shields. And I'm gonna keep these, because these are actually pretty good right now still. Alright. That means I can afford at least one more revival orb. At any rate. How long? Okay, yeah. Alright. Now, we've still can't do the Resistance Lives On. We cannot do this battle. We right now cannot do this battle, unfortunately. So what do? Well, I'm gonna go right into Drakenhold. And with that, Drakenhold. It's a mountainous region. Elaine, from this point forward lies what used to be the Grand Kingdom of Drakenhold. Sadly, it's now fallen entirely into Zenoiran hands. You folks come from across the border? Best take care up ahead if so. And why do you say that? Zenoira has been tightening their patrols. Get the feeling they're readying up for an execution. I saw them transporting a prisoner just the other day. A stunning knight in coal-black armor. Must have been General Berengaria, sir, no bet. What did you say? Travis? Sorry, Elaine. It's nothing. No, it's not nothing, Travis. Spill. Back to the matter at hand, if we could. If we don't liberate this region now, we'll come to regret it later. I can promise you that. A fair point. We're prepared to deploy at once. General in black. Let's see. Yep, level 10. We are technically considered over-leveled here just a little bit. Not too much. But Draybomb Town. And in here, the jail cells.
ぎるからこうなるんだ。
ベレンガリア将軍も落ちたものだな。
くだらん画策をしているお前たちほどとは思わんがな。
くだらん画策だと。
ギルベルト王子のいる闘技場を大挙して攻め落とす計画のことさ。攻めあぐねて兵をかき集めるなんざ天下のゼノイラ軍が聞いて呆れる。
黙れ。どうせ明日には処刑されるんだ。今のうちにせいぜい減らず口を叩いているのだな。
この錠前、あのバカな弟から教わった技術が役に立つかもしれん。
Yeah. Alright. Now? Now I step into Dragonhold, and it's already quite different from the Cornian countryside we're used to. You're right about that. Its towns aren't just isolated specks on a dusty map, but a sprawling web of connected dwellings. In that case, we'll need to strive to claim them all from the hands of our enemy. 2, 3. Liberate all towns and fortresses. And this will be a good start for our little romp through Dragonhold. Now, since we're going to be dealing with a lot of things concerning Virginia, she's going to be a part of this deployment. I'm going to have Rolf here because he needs the experience. Not gonna lie. Desperately needs it. And for the first time, because we're in Dragonhold, we're going to be deploying 4 units, rather than the standard 3. I gotta have someone here to protect the command post for a little bit. Now. Lex, it's time for you to get to work. Can I... Oh, no. Oh, no, the grilled steak restores 5, not 3. Oh, I know exactly what item I'm thinking of that restores 3. There is one that restores 3, but the grilled steak is one of the better ones. In fact, I believe it's one of the best items. Heal for 3. All right, Nina. Ooh, nice. Hang on. Ooh, that's not gonna be good. Let's see. That right now is gonna be part of the too good to use club. Save it. 110 to 61, that is definitely a loss. I lost everyone but Rolf there. Damn. That's not gonna help out, is it? Nope. Alright. I'm gonna have Virginia go this way. As soon as Lex... Actually, I'm gonna have him go there and then take him on. Now that I don't have to worry about the flyers, Elaine is going to take to the field. In fact, I'm gonna have Rolf go this way. There we go. Alright. Giant's Canopy! We have a new item. Giant's Canopy is rather different from the Wind Fairy's Charm. in that it doesn't protect from assist attacks, but it protects against something else, which is on-field damage. Not rather, or not in battle damage. Much like what we're going through right now. Vertical Edge. Royal Guard. Heavy Slash. Royal Guard. Okay. There you go. Not a bad win. Yeah, I'm gonna keep things this way. There we go. Now Lex. Not bad for being underleveled. But not gonna be able to keep doing that forever, so I'm gonna put Liquid Fortune on him. 29? Yeah, okay, I kind of figured. There we go. Get some level ups. Alvin starting off is not going to be fantastic, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I'm going to have Adele level up right away. I know I'm probably wasting it, but... at this... See, Giant's Canopy negates all non-combat damage taken in a stage for 10 seconds. These things are fantastic when dealing with mages that spam Blaze. I'd rather have the heal for 2. Thank you very much. Yeah. There we go. Ew. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna have Elaine go down this way. Because right now, I have Virginia being backed up by Rolf. And Lex can kind of take care of himself right now. Level 10, get a rolling axe. Inflicts physical defense of minus 15%. AKA a defense break. Here we go. They'll be fine. 176 to 44. Yeah, I kind of figured Aubin was going to die. But that's why I have so many of these revival orbs. I knew it was going to occur. And with the amount of increased experience, that means they're going to level up faster. See? Not bad. Wild Rush. Not bad. And Elaine's going to take down the healer. Yana gets to level 11. Not bad. This means that they're not going to have a healer there, but they're definitely going to have support there in the form of an archer.
私に歯向かうというのか。
後方支援は任せろ。
There we go. Not great, but getting the accuracy and evasion and the initiative is not bad. I just wish that magic attack was physical attack.
より研鑽を積まねばならんな。
That's pretty decent.
この私に勝てるとでも思ったか。
I may end up switching
了解しました。
Yana off of Elaine and putting her on this team.
すぐに向かう。
抑えたぞ。
Thank you kindly, Wyvern Knights, and the Holy Herb. Oh,
どうしてこんなことに。限界体制だからと歩いていただけで囚われるなんて。ヒルダ姉様。
Hilda, huh?
そこの君、私のことは気にするな。ただの傭兵だ。
Aramis.
雇い主が君を呼んでいる。ついてくるといい。
私を。
He's too unique to be a bad guy.
ここは一体雇い主の元へ行くのでは。
ここまで来ればもう逃げられるだろう。
私を助けてくれるの。どうして。
ゼノイラの連中には少々遺恨があってね。
A lot of people have some dues with Zenoira. Not that I blame anyone.
それより時間が惜しい。見つかる前に行くといい。
Now, Aramis and Prim. Where am I? An actual battlefield? Who leaves a girl to fend for herself in the middle of a war? Apparently this guy. Someone, please. Now, this is where things are going to start getting interesting because she will end up getting attacked by this watchtower. So I've really got to be fast about this. I suppose. Oh, I don't know if I showed it off. I think I did. But spend a valor point, change a leader. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend another valor point, use haste and call, and I'm going to make this Griffin Rider fast travel all the way over to that watchtower to actively try and prevent it from attacking her. Because I can almost guarantee you, Virginia is not going to be able to take care of both of these and get to her before she starts taking damage. As for Lex, I'm going to have him hold the Einzel garrison. There we go. I love it when things go my way. Now, technically, Prim is not an actual unit that we have, but she is an ally and still can be used to heal. And I'm going to do that. Ooh, that is a fantastic level up. May not be a good on guard rate, but I'd rather have that. Aw, you little... No, I do not accept this. Also, we have reached level cap of 13 for this battle. Stands to reason, if I recall correctly, it was supposed to be a level 10 fight.
いけません。ここは危険です。
Yep, arrow rain. I was hoping to be able to avoid that. Because another hit like that and she's gone.
コルニア王族、そこか。
So I gotta use this campsite.
任せておけ。あ、
I gotta get to her.
かかってきなさい。
Oh,
遅いぞ。
you're late.
貴様どこへ行っていた？
Where in the seven hells have you been?
どこと問われるといささか困るな。だが見つけたのだよ。絶望の箱の奥底に花があったのだ。美しい一輪の花がね。
何をわけのわからんことを。まあいい。それどころではない。我らは応援に向かう。貴様はここの番をしていろ。
お任せあれ。戦闘だと。一体どこの勢力だ？
Well, we know. We're in that battle. But, however, this means that Aramis there is guarding. Let's see. I'm gonna have Elaine going that way. I'm not gonna worry about this because, you know, they're hammer users, they're warriors. Not exactly defensive, and I've got Lex in a spot where he can just continuously heal. But if it were to make anyone else feel better, I can probably send one more unit in. And it's gonna end up being Joseph. In fact, it probably would have been a better choice to use Joseph, but, well. As you can see, I'm not exactly having a difficult time. Heal for 15. There you go. Fran is now level 11. That is a nice level up. And Rosalinda is also getting a nice level up. Let's see. Quick call. Oh, yes. Rosalinda is fantastic for getting people's stamina back up because she's got this, the quick call. It costs 3, and this affects all units within a specific range. And there you have it. The unit is back and raring to go. 77 damage. Okay. Look at this. Yeah, I'm gonna send Elaine that way. Isn't that... A moment, Prince Elaine. Let me test my blade against that swordsman. There's something I wish to know. We could do that. But I have a better idea. In fact, if I remember right, there was someone I needed to use to talk to her. Pretty sure. Or was I wrong on that? No. I know for a fact. Heal for 1. Yeah. Pretty sure. I know for a fact that you're supposed to be able to talk to Prim here. Oh. And I'm running out of time. I gotta hurry this up. I could have swore. Well, this don't matter much. Now do it. Yeah, I kind of figured, but 19 damage. See how useful this is? Granted, it costs 3, but when it's something that good, it's worth it. Nice level up. See what I mean when I said I'm not worried about that? Yeah, that's what I meant. Now, it's gonna be interesting. I know for a fact that I'm supposed to be able to... Wow. They picked a wrong time to do that, huh? I know I can do this. I know I can do this. I know I can do this. There we go. Okay, so you had to just get close to her. Her name is Prim. She's cleric with the Pelagian Orthodoxy. Now, she joins. But if you can get her close enough, she gets another condition. That's the swordsman who freed me from my cell. Now that I think about it, I do remember him saying something about settling things with Zenora. Maybe I can convince him to lay down his sword. You get the option to talk to him, which is something I needed to do anyway. Sir, it's you from before. Is there a reason you've returned after I so kindly set you loose from the walls that bound you? I was hoping to thank you, actually. Though I can't say I appreciated being left in the thick of a combat like that. Thankfully, a resistance group calling themselves the Liberation Army showed up to keep me safe. You could have gotten me killed, you know. Forgive me, fair lady. I admit, I tend to struggle at times in my regard for others. What? Hold on a second. What did you say just now? Well, you could have gotten me killed. There were enemies in every direction and... No, before that. Who was it that came to your aid? The Liberation Army, as far as I was told. What fortuitous timing indeed. Forgive me, the musing. But I needn't feign my facetious support of Zenora any longer. Besides, this blade is for more than simply cutting flowers from their stems. I'm not sure I understand, sir. Then perhaps I should speak plain. I wish to join you, my lady. You and the Liberation both. Oh, what wonderful news. We get Aramis, and we get a command post out of it for free. Just for talking to someone. I was gonna be able to get things finish things off here, but I'm gonna have to end it in the middle. Next time on Unicorn Overlord, we are going to finish this battle and move on to the next area. Until then, this is Shadow Zotai, signing off, and I hope